Wednesday, August 20th, 2025, Evening Edition. Summaries now powered by Grok. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning into the Future of News AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here as I team up with my valued AI-generated colleagues, scraping the web for the latest stories and summarizing them for you. Tonight's lineup, from Protein Truth's experts unveil with zeal, fueling SpaceX's robotic haul of 3-ton steel, updated slick like EU Pandaria Classics hotfix reveal on August 20th's reel, but Trump's demanding Fed Gov cook resign in a political meal. Back to basics, folks. What's your real protein deal? Stay tuned. Also in the news, Luca Maggiore revives London's notorious tramp club. GI non-basmati rice needs branding push. FOMC, July 2025, meeting minutes. And now, breaking news. Breaking news. Minutes of the Federal Open Market Committee, July 29-30, 2025. Federal Reserve Board.gov. The Federal Reserve released the minutes of the July 29th, 2025 FOMC meeting, available on their website in HTML and PDF formats. Published 3 weeks after the decision, they reflect economic conditions based on information available at the time. Media inquiries. Tearful parents of Camp Mystic flooding victims plead for tougher safety measures. NBC News. Grieving parents of 27 children and counselors killed in a July 4th flood at Texas Camp Mystic testified tearfully before lawmakers, sharing stories and demanding safety reforms. The committee approved the Heavens 27 Camp Safety Act, requiring emergency plans, drills, and no floodplain waivers to prevent future tragedies. Massacres in eastern Congo cast doubt on U.S.-mediated peace deal. NPR. Rwandan-backed M23 rebels massacred at least 141 villagers in eastern Congo in July, per Human Rights Watch. UN says 319, targeting Hutus amid conflict with FDLR militia. This undermines a U.S.-mediated peace deal signed in June, with ongoing clashes despite Trump's claims of resolving the 30-year violence. Trump calls for resignation of Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, The Washington Post. Trump demanded Fed Governor Lisa Cook resign over mortgage fraud allegations from FHFA Director Bill Pulte, part of his push to control the independent central bank and lower interest rates. Cook refused, vowing to address the claims seriously amid escalating attacks on Fed autonomy.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
August 20th in history. August 20th, AD 14. Agrippa Posthumus, maternal grandson of the late Roman Emperor Augustus, is executed by his guards while in exile. August 20th, 1960. Senegal breaks from the Mali Federation, declaring its independence.
Famous people born on this day. Nenad Bjelica. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Nenad Bjelica, born August 20th, 1971, is a Croatian former footballer and manager. He played for clubs like Osijek, Real Betis, and Kaiserslautern, earning 9 Croatia caps. As manager, he led Dinamo Zagreb to titles and recently returned to the role. August 20th, 1953. Peter Horton, American actor and director. August 20th, 1938. Peter Day, English chemist and academic, died 2020. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Southeast Asia's incredibly dynamic Islamic finance market is drawing in non-Islamic players. Fortune. Southeast Asia's 280 million Muslims, 40% of population, fuel demand for halal products and Islamic finance, growing from $754 billion in 2020 to $859 billion in 2023. Amsterdam-based Mambu targets this market with Sharia-compliant banking tools, focusing on dynamic Indonesia and Malaysia despite regulatory challenges and market heterogeneity. Is the Bitcoin treasury bubble popping? Expert answers, News BTC. Analyst Miles Deutscher warns MicroStrategy's MNAV premium has shrunk to 1.58x, eroding its Bitcoin buying flywheel amid revised issuance guidance and ETF competition. This risks dilution and a death spiral. A 20% BTC drop could cause 46.5% MSTR plunge, signaling a potential bubble burst. Luca Maggiore on reviving Tramp London's notorious private members club, Forbes. Tramp nightclub, beloved by celebrities like Joan Collins and Princess Margaret, nears a revival milestone. Owner Luca Maggiore offers an exclusive peek behind its glamorous facade.
Sports news. Center Stage 10th anniversary set to dazzle in September, AnaraNews.com. Center Stage 2025, Hong Kong's premier fashion event, celebrates its 10th anniversary from the 6th of September at HKCC, featuring a record 260 brands from 24 countries, 30-plus shows, and Globey's debut solo couture. Highlights include UK partnership Jimmy Choo, thematic zones on sustainability, and the Young Fashion Designers Contest finale. Free entry for all. This is how much protein you really need, expert says. Science alert. Protein is trending, but science shows it's essential for tissue repair, immunity, and more. RDA is 0.8 g per kilogram body weight daily, but athletes, elderly, and pregnant need 1.2-2 g/kg. Excess over 2 g per kilogram offers little benefit and no harm to healthy people. No strict post-workout anabolic window, focus on daily intake. 56 words. Science news. SpaceX returns 3 tons of cutting-edge robotics, sending shockwaves through space tech. The Daily Galaxy, Slashdot.org. To participate in Slashdot's moderation system, users are required to create an account. EU Mists of Pandaria Classic Hot Fixes, updated the 20th of August, bluetracker.gg. GI tag non-basmati rice needs branding push. Business line. India boasts over 100,000 paddy accessions, but only 31 rice varieties, including basmati, hold GI tags, spanning 16 states with 24 aromatic non-basmati types. The 2025-26 budget's new tariff lines for GI rice aim to boost branding and exports. Challenges include low yields in marketing, but successes like Kalanamak show potential through institutional support.
Today's obituaries. Frank Caprio. Brief Wikipedia summary. Frank Caprio, 88, died of pancreatic cancer. Renowned Providence judge and TV personality on Caught in Providence and Parking Wars, he gained fame for empathetic rulings, viral videos with billions of views. Served as city councilor, education board chair, founded scholarships, authored Compassion in the Court. Gerard Chaliand. Brief Wikipedia summary. Gerard Chaliand, 1934 to 2025, Belgian-French geopolitics expert and historian, died at 91. Renowned for field-based analyses of insurgencies worldwide, he authored 20-plus books, taught at Harvard and others, and offered independent insights on 20 to 21 century conflicts. Also a poet. Dinesh Chandra Dakwa. Brief Wikipedia summary. Dinesh Chandra Dakwa, 1930 to 2025, CPI-M politician, served as West Bengal MLA for Mathabanga, 1967 to 69, 1977 to 2006, and Minister for SCST Welfare and Tourism. He opposed Rajbanshi separatism and died at 95. Levan Gachachiladze. Brief Wikipedia summary. Levan Gachachiladze, 1964 to 2025, Georgian wine executive and politician, revolutionized the industry via partnerships like Pernod Ricard. Served as MP, 1999 to 2008, led opposition in 2008 presidential race, 25.69% votes, and spearheaded protests that weakened Saakashvili's regime. died at 61. Francesco Musotto. Brief Wikipedia summary. Francesco Musotto, Italian politician born 1947 in Palermo, died August 20, 2025 at 78. MEP, 1999-2008. For Islands with Forza Italia, EPP, served on Regional Development Committee. President of Palermo Province, 1994, 95, 1998, 2008. Lawyer, farmer, and former Sicilian Assembly member. Michael Antunes. Brief Wikipedia summary. Michael Tunes Antunes, 1940-2025, American saxophonist of Cape Verde descent, rose to fame with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, contributing to the hit soundtrack for Eddie and the Cruisers, 1983, and its sequel. He also played in other bands and died at 85 from kidney failure. André Fort. Brief Wikipedia summary. André Fort, 1935-2025, French Catholic bishop, served Perpignan-Elne, 1996-2002, and Orléans, 2002-2010. He advocated anti-abortion, stirred condom controversy, and supported Pope Benedict. Convicted in 2018 for failing to report child sexual abuse, receiving an 8-month suspended sentence, died at 89. Luz, brief Wikipedia summary. Idun Reiten, brief Wikipedia summary. Idun Reiten, 1942-2025, Norwegian mathematician, co-developed Auslander-Reiten theory and representation theory and Artin algebras. NTNU professor since 1982, PhD 1971, recipient of Humboldt Award, Order of St. Olav, and more. Supervised 11 students, died at 83. Gustavo Saberbein, brief Wikipedia summary. Gustavo Alberto Saberbein Chevalier, 1945-2025, was a Peruvian mechanical engineer and economist. He served as Minister of Economy and Finance, 1987-1988, under Alan Garcia, directed Industrias and Electro Peru, consulted for international organizations, and taught at St. Augustine College in Chicago until 2009. He died at 80. Mohammed Shalan, brief Wikipedia summary. The Gaza war has killed over 63,000 mostly Palestinians, 80% civilians, 70% women, children in some studies, per GHM and estimates. Includes 217 journalists, 224 aid workers. Undercounts excess deaths from disease malnutrition. Israel reports 1,983 deaths. Significant child casualties stain global conscience. Ken Shuttleworth, brief Wikipedia summary. English cricketer Ken Shuttleworth, aged 80, who played for Lancashire, Leicestershire, and the national team, has passed away. Death announced on this date. Johan Vermeersch, brief Wikipedia summary. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. This is how much protein you really need, expert says. Science alert. Protein is hyped in foods and media, essential for tissue repair, immunity, and more. RDA is 0.8 g per kilogram body weight daily, but athletes, elderly, and pregnant need up to 2 g per kilogram. Excess isn't harmful if healthy. No strict anabolic window post-exercise. Focus on daily intake. High protein with fiber aids sleep. The case for an AI safety political party in the US, lesswrong.com. The article argues for forming an AI safety political party to secure US government action against AI risks, citing competitive pressures leading to unsafe development, insufficient corporate self-regulation, and expert calls for regulation. It posits government can provide resources and pluralistic oversight, making this approach cost-effective for mitigating catastrophic harms. Nip Tuck Alam Dylan Walsh, family involved in terrifying car crash. Page 6. Dylan Walsh and his family survived a terrifying car crash in a 2022 Ford Explorer that hit 2 utility poles, causing a power outage for 8 residents. 2 passengers were hospitalized for pain. All are now safe at home, per his rep. Entertainment news. Big Brother 27 spoilers, who's getting evicted in week 6? Cinema Blend. In Big Brother 27, Rachel Riley's HOH nominated Mickey, Vince, and Morgan. After Lauren's veto saved Vince, Riley was backdoored. Mickey faces eviction unless she wins BB Blockbuster. Otherwise, it's Morgan versus Riley, with Ava a swing vote. Rachel may sway Ava to keep Morgan amid potential house vote flips. Tony Gilroy is very sad at how relevant Andor has become. Gizmodo.com. Tony Gilroy's initial mad and undoable pitch for Andor was rejected by Lucasfilm, but later revisited and greenlit. The series draws historical parallels between Star Wars Empire and real-world totalitarianism, with recent events eerily mirroring show scenes. Gilroy reflects on the intense creative immersion, doubting he'll repeat such engagement.
Below is a 2-minute rant, approximately 350 words, timed to read aloud in about 2 minutes, in the style of an AI-generated Globey. Curmudgeonly, observational, folksy complaints about life's absurdities. I've styled it as Globey ranting, replacing any name references accordingly. I've picked 5 headlines events for riffing. The 3 you provided: Luca Maggiore revives London's notorious tramp club, GI non-basmati rice needs branding push, and FOMC July 2025 meeting minutes, plus 2 more historical, ironic ones for humor. Dewey defeats Truman, the famously wrong 1948 election headline, and Titanic, the unsinkable ship sinks, 1912 disaster irony. I've woven in globe, earth, and planet puns throughout for that Globey flair. Asterisk Globey here, folks. You ever look at the headlines and think, what in the world is going on? I mean, this big blue globe we call home is spinning like a top, and the news just keeps orbiting around the absurd. Take that old chestnut from 194.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you. Why did Dracula lie in the wrong coffin? He made a grave mistake. Where's the bin? Dad, I haven't been anywhere.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.